Macamnya piye kian? Ijer, kejer, mati. Caca gitu, Ra. Ijer tuh. Eager to learn. Tema pengantarmu. Narani wong kaya aku. Oh iya, tema pengantarnya nangis batinku rantas uripku terus nek selo cendol jawa cinta janji tekaniku ingat.
Wah, gue sih tadi host kan?
Ya.
Maksudnya, jajal anak setting ora maksudnya band peserta niki iso nge-record. Saya tahu jadi ganti sih. Apa jajal lo setting, enak koyo setting band pesertane iso record. Lah sing record iki isone gur host tok lho.
Ning ndi lho? Ning ndi ya? Ada cuy.
Sanding tombol lift pojok kanan bawah.
Enak lho.
Ya wis lah.
Masa aku ya?
Tapi iso record gak?
Aku sing iso record. Aku sing record.
Oh ya wis.
Nangis. Sen. Iso apa ora dijajal sik? Kok mbok sono tah-tah ra iso. Sopo Tio?
Halo. Melu Tio.
Iki good afternoon ya. Iki good afternoon apa good? Good afternoon ya.
Iya. Lu tak biji luwe lho dit engko. Diwehi biji luwe ning Bu Krisna engko.
Sopo lho lucu iya lho. Engko dhewe kon ngelis sapa ae sing melu ning webinar dhewe terus dikene ning Krisna. Wes siap nih pertanyaane Rong. Nah, terus pertanyaane takokne sapa? Sapa sing takok?
Oh iya, wes saya tak kira.
Ning sapa lek mu takok?
Ya terserah.
Ben jika takok. Take me home falling, love me home, losing control. Hari ini garap tugasnya ambruan akeh gara-gara ditinggal Vesirina, ya kan?
Ayo.
Ya mulai.
Jingga tapi ora masuk loh.
Urung diwaca ora jingga pisan. Engko lek misale wis meh tanya jawab lek jingga urung mlebu tak WA terus. Nah. Tak mulai ya.
Nah, sip. Ya.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon and I hope we all good. Introduce me, my name is Najwa Armedya W of the 8B grade of SMP Negeri 1 Ponorogo. At this meeting, I was assigned to be a host with the moderator Ferissa Alya S of the 8B grade of SMP Negeri 1 Ponorogo, and as a presenter Zhafira Naila G of the 8B grade of SMP Negeri 1 Ponorogo. Welcome to join the webinar eager to learn their goods. First, let us pray for the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, because this afternoon, Tuesday, 3 May 2021, we can hold the theme of the theme eager to learn. To start our program this afternoon, let's pray together. Pray finish. Before processing to the next question, please turn off the mics and at the time of this event, unless really need, for example, to ask. From the next event, I submit to the moderator, Alia. Welcome.
Okay, thank you for host Najwa Armedya. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's just enter the next event, which is the main event we are waiting for the most, namely the delivery of material on the theme. On the theme, eager to learn. By our presenter, Zhafira Naila. After the delivery of the material, there will be a question and answer session and discussion. Before entering the next session, we give a little introduction. Understanding the spirit of learning is the spirit of learning as our motivation. Motivation is a force that encourages someone to do something to achieve goals. So that you can find out about all of this. I hope that all attendees can participate in the discussion as well as possible. Immediately, to the presenter, Zhafira Naila, we welcome.
Well, thanks to the host and moderator who have opened this event before introduce me. Zhafira Naila Ghoniyah, grade 8 SMP 1 Ponorogo. Let's just have a discussion. Eager to learn. At this meeting, we will discuss about, so the first will discuss about what is the spirit of learning. Now you must often ask questions about the explanation of the spirit of learning. Spirit of learning. What is the meaning of the spirit of learning? Now we will discuss the explanation. If you want to understand, then you have to pay attention and focus. Next, we discuss about why do we have to be passionate about studying. Well, later here or during the discussion of this discussion, we will find out why the reason for the enthusiasm for learning is very necessary, especially for us as students whose main task is to learn. So if we do something like an example of learning, we have to start with enthusiasm. So from that we will discuss the reason why the enthusiasm for learning is needed later. Please observe. Then we discuss about the benefits of the enthusiasm for learning. Well, those who are asking the enthusiasm for learning are neat, but what are the benefits? Are there any benefits? Well, we are increasingly curious about the benefits. There are a lot. We will discuss and discuss it later. Then we will discuss about how to cultivate an attitude of enthusiasm for learning. Because the enthusiasm for learning is needed. The spirit of learning is the of learning of our motivation. Motivation is force the encircle someone to do something to achieve goals. So if we have a desire for a target or a goal, then we must need motivation. This motivation can be related to the enthusiasm for learning. If we have a target goal or ideals, we must have motivation and enthusiasm to eat this enthusiasm for learning is needed and also needed. Then we must have a great sense of enthusiasm for learning and always apply. Next, we will discuss about the reason why the enthusiasm for learning should be in us. Well, for those of you who have been asking why for a long time, what is the reason? Now it has been answered, right? Why is the enthusiasm for learning so needed? Because if we want to be successful from the start, we have to motivate ourselves with an attitude of enthusiasm for learning. Uh, why should we be passionate about learning? Because enthusiasm in beginning of success, we need enthusiasm for learning because in order to inspire ourselves to wake up from adversity, build more mature concentration and can make enthusiasm in learning as the first step towards success, so that the enthusiasm for learning is very much needed. Why? Because with this we become more enthusiastic, wake up or inspire ourselves to wake up from what's previously like some, so that we are more ready to put here her concentration to realize what we want. What we aim at is our ideal, and this enthusiasm for learning can be matched the step of our crew towards the gates uh, of our crew toward the gates of success. That was the reason. Therefore, the enthusiasm for learning is very necessary necessary and also needed. Benefit from a passion for learning. Then we will discuss about the benefits of the enthusiasm for learning. Well, for you who ask and wonder what are the benefits of the spirit of learning, so the spirit of learning has a lot of benefit, especially the good benefits are extraordinary. This time, I am not discuss the many benefits. I will only discuss and take example of some of the benefits that we can take from the enthusiasm for learning. Search in books or you can search in on Google. One, right away. The first benefit is improve learning performance. What is the purpose of increasing learning performance? So the purpose of increasing learning performance here is when we already have a sense of enthusiasm, especially that feeling is accompanied by a sense of joy. We definitely want to do it directly. It feels easy and enthusiastic. With this feeling, we will automatically improve our performance because from the start we already have a sense of enthusiasm, right? Indirectly, we are sure to continue to be motivated to improve. Always thinking about how to improve it with a sense of enthusiasm and joy from the start. So this one benefits also has a tremendous impact on ourselves and also something we do. Next, to the second benefit is Gensel is more easily absorbed. Why is knowledge easily absorbable? Yes, because when we were studying at the beginning, we already had a sense of enthusiasm to happy. Now, you must be like that, right? If you are going to learn to keep on going because the lesson is exciting, you must be very easy to absorb and also understand it. Well, it's different when we don't have a sense of enthusiasm for the start and are also happy when starting something. Definitely want to do it. What else is it really? hard to understand and absorb the knowledge. That's why this enthusiasm for learning is very important to have because of its extraordinary benefits, such as the ease with which we understand a, a thing. um, Next, three, then the last or the third of the benefits of enthusiasm for learning is much easier because the enthusiasm for learning makes us more enthusiastic and does not give up easily to gain knowledge. Why is that? Because the sense of enthusiasm that we plant from the beginning, we grow even we apply earlier will be enthusiastic and also not easy to give up because from the beginning we have applied an attitude of enthusiasm for learning. And also not easy to give up because from the beginning we have applied an attitude of enthusiasm for learning. Now, if we do not have a sense of enthusiasm for learning, so if we can give up because of crew, there is no sense of enthusiasm, which also affect our enthusiasm for to achieve our goals or targets so as much as possible. We always instill a sense of enthusiasm for a learning in ourselves as well as our enthusiasm of achieve our goals. So when we are asked to applying an attitude of enthusiasm for learning, so we want to learn even easier. Okay, next. Then we will go into the discussion about how to cultivate an attitude of enthusiasm for learning. It doesn't feel like we have arrived at this discussion, so let's get to the first one. One. The first is focus on goals. Determine the goals or target you want to achieve in life. Write a list of your dreams on a piece of paper and stick it on the wall of your room so that every time you wake up you will see it and be more motivated to make it happen. Now we have to focus on our target goals. We must not be careless, even talk, we must remain and continue to focus. One way so that we can continue to focus by registering or listing a list of target goals that you will achieve or reach now. Write, write on a piece of paper after you have written the paper with the aim of your dream. Then pass the writing piece of paper on the study table or study place or place that you always reach for when we feel lazy. We continue to see a piece of paper we have writing our list before. So inadvertently, we will feel that we have to do it. We have to act as if it somehow because we have the intention from the beginning. Well, one of these ways is also very influential to apply and increase the enthusiasm for learning for ourselves. Next to the second one is set the study schedule. Arrange your study schedule proportionally. Uh, well, we must make a schedule to make it easier to do something because we have prepared and we schedule from the beginning. When we make a schedule try to make the schedule must be made proportionally to make it easier. In this way, enthusiastic learning can be improved. And don't forget, when we already have a schedule, we must be this description not to delay procrastinating because we already scheduled it. Okay. Next, 3. Then the truth is if we start something with a sense of pleasure, then something we do will be much easier because what we think and instill in our mindset is pleasure, not feeling poor or lazy. It is very important to instill a mindset of pleasure in our own minds and try not to think about bad things and always think positively. 3. Start learning with pleasure. A feeling of pleasure when learning is condition that can be created. So instill a mindset in your mind that learning is fun and exciting. 4. Then number 4 is respect time. Begin to learn this clip and do not delay the opportunity to learn. Some say that time is valuable like gold. Yes. Uh,
Gede mungkin yang kelas enggak?
Yang kamu itu Cela. Cela. Best friend.
Gila mau.
Enggak.
Opportunity of time so as easily as possible because time is actually short and then form that we have to really appreciate it, especially if there is something we do. Don't delay, do it right away because time is so valuable. Next and the last or the 50 is give yourself credit. Giving self-respect is also a way for us to appreciate ourselves because the effort we make to achieve these goals and targets are not easy, very difficult. Often other people are not sure can be who we are. We can reward ourselves like after we have finished it conveying our targets. We can buy the thing we want. We can pamper ourselves and although there are many ways to reward ourselves in our day. By rewarding yourself each time you achieve extraordinary things because of your persistence in studying. Uh, it doesn't feel like we've come to a conclusion. Now the conclusion at this meeting is the enthusiasm for learning is very important and need to achieve a target that we dream and aspire to. Therefore, we must cultivate an attitude of enthusiasm for learning. So the enthusiasm for learning is very necessary and important for us, especially for us students who will go towards our goal. The spirit of learning produces benefits and tremendous impact for our future. Okay, that is all and thank you. Let me return it to the moderator. Welcome.
Okay, thank you to the presenter, Zhafira, for delivering the material. Next, we will open a question and answer session. Ladies and gentlemen, there is procedure that must be obeyed, namely raising the hand first. After I mentioned the name, the audience was welcome to ask questions. Please state their identity first, and please be asked questions are presented clearly and concisely. And don't forget the lower hand. Just fine if anyone wants to ask. Welcome.
Okay, Jingga, welcome, please.
Okay, Jingga.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Ghoniyah Zahra. I'm from SMP 1 Ponorogo. And today I will to ask to you about how to study effectively. Thank you.
Well, thank you for the question. The effective way to learn is to feel comfortable. Summaries, study together, study regularly. Thank you.
Thank you, Jinga, for asking. Well, if no one wants to ask again, I will close the question and answer session. Before that, is there a... Sorry. Okay, thanks to the attendees who have listened to and followed the material in this webinar. Thanks also to the presenter who has delivered the material well, such as the webinar, the discussion, eager to learn. To go to the next session, I leave it to the host, Najwa Armedya. Welcome.
Okay, thank you for everything, ladies and all of you. This series of webinar is eager to learn. Hopefully, the knowledge we get can be as full for all. Thank you for your journey. Yeah, let's close with prayer. Prayer start. Complete. I, Najwa Armedya W, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Akhirnya
Bari kibar.
Ya, seenak tuh. Tapi kurang si Cina.
Bari ki apa lo?
wis berlaan.
Ya,
Ujian lah dewe.
iya.
Bari ki nek presentasi.